They're waiting on us right now. Damn, you want me to talk to him first?
Hey, we here, baby.
He want to do me like, he want me to do it like him. Hey, how y'all doing out there? No, that's not it. That's not it. Scoot the mic up. Oh, which one? Oh, damn, I ain't even got my mic scooted. Boy, we got to be very prepared for this. This is just...
Dude, you garbage at this.
No.
What up, though? Yeah, we in here today. We finna do it again for y'all. Hey, I'll be right back.
Man, what the... Man, I can't do it like you, man. I'm not. Welcome, people. Hey, glad you grab. How you say it? What'd you say? Grab your glasses, grab your drinks.
What it do? Look.
Ready.
Hey, y'all tune in, man. Hey, look, show my boy some
love.
Show my boy some love.
Darnell in the building. Hey, we gonna change this to the Darnell Hill Show.
Yeah, y'all tune in.
Hey, Darnell Hill, we done took over in this bitch. So,
hey, look, they got some good stuff for y'all tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff tonight for y'all, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to read the notes. Let me see what the notes say. All right, yeah. Jermaine, if you don't get his, man, look, all I want to know is how y'all doing tonight, man. Y'all doing all right? Y'all chilling? Good. Grab your drink. Do it like this.
Why you running folks off?
Hell yeah.
Somebody said, "Oh Lord, what's up, Mickey? Get on my lap." That boy in my lap. What's up, everybody?
Try to leave me.
It's your boy Solo. We in the building, baby. Can y'all hear me? Because it's thunderstorming. I don't know what this thing finna act like. They hit the love button when I showed up on you.
Man, yeah. I ain't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't know what to do. You ain't camera shy, is you?
Yeah.
Who scared you as a grown man?
Nah,
What's up, Mr. Ant Williams? What's going on, baby? Willingham. I'm sorry. I'm fucking that whole name up. What's up, man? You love the shirt. I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you every time you show up. Get these comments up on this computer right quick. It's thunderstorming. Let the windows down, man, so they ain't interrupting what we got going on.
Rain to come in here,
Let the windows down, man. The sound. You know what I'm saying? Push that window down for me, man. Appreciate you.
You want to raise it all the way down?
Yeah. Bruce, you showed your face over here, man. Yeah. Mickey say, not you and Bruce. Hey, we talking about trust issues today, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We talk about trust issues behind unworthy sources. Unworthy sources meaning pretty much people that shouldn't have that much power over you. People that shouldn't even have enough of your attention span to control your day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into why I feel like it starts only with you, no matter which avenue you decide to choose, no matter which avenue you try to rebut what I'm saying with, I guarantee you, it always leads back to you. You have the control. You're in control of your entire destiny. Your journey is up to you. You may find some bumps in the road. People come your way that may throw you off a little bit, but the problem is not them. It's how you react to what's going on. It's how you pick yourself up along the way. So we're gonna talk about trust issues. Trust issues behind unworthy sources. First and foremost, I want to show love to each and every one of the people that came out today to mess with me. I want to let y'all know I haven't been able to fix a few technical difficulties that's been going on behind the scenes just yet. But I got technicians working things. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank y'all for sticking with me. That's big. And I won't forget that love. And I never, ever will ever take it for granted. Come mess with me, no matter for what reason. Even if you out there telling me I'm not even worth your time, but you clicked on it anyway. Thank you too. For everybody that hate me, thank you too. The one thing I want to know is that y'all are out there and I'm not talking to a brick wall. I love each and every one of y'all, and we're going to get into this thing in just a minute. I'm going to give a couple people time to come in here and sit down.
That was a whole lot of love just then, man.
Whole lot of love, man. I promise. I mean every word of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This thing genuine. I think most of the people know me know that if it ain't about love, I don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? So trust, well, we're going to give it a second. People dropping in left and right now. So let me give y'all a chance to get on in here, get you a seat. It's your boy Solo in the building.
And D-Money.
D-Money, what they call him, huh?
AKA.
Remember I told you, you got to speak
for
up.
the women.
You
AKA.
can't be whispering to these folks today,
Okay,
man. Yeah, your outside voice.
AKA.
AKA.
Chocolate Deluxe for the women.
Nah, I'm sick of it.
Nah, that's my stage name.
For the ladies.
I didn't choose it. It chose
Chocolate Deluxe. That's what he say.
Yeah, man. Check me out, man.
I could never call him that.
No, you can't do it. You're a man. You can't call me that.
It gotta be without the homies. No way that's with the homies.
Bruh, nah.
No way that's with the homies.
It's only with the women. When women see me, they're like, hey, Chocolate Deluxe.
How come you can't sit straight like I am? Like, why you in my lap, man? You not that big.
I got big legs,
Turn
man.
around. Yeah, they can still see you.
No,
they can still see you if you turn straight. Look how much room.
My knee way bigger than your knee.
He want to sit in my lap, y'all. He want me to carry him through the interview.
That's
little bitty baby.
That's a lie.
Just straighten your back. Your posture say everything about. It say everything
my
about
posture
how.
said I thought I was chilling.
Nah, your posture say you don't care about what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want me to stand straight up?
Yeah, give him your manly look.
Yeah, I look like I'm reading.
Now you in my elbow space.
Man,
he want me to carry him.
You can't never make black people happy. Black people ain't never gonna be happy.
All right, so check this out, man. Trust issues behind unworthy sources. What made me come up with this was simply because I see all across my timeline constantly in conversation. Everybody walking in right now, thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining the platform, kings and queens alike. You know what I'm saying? Come on in here, roll up. If that's what you do, put your feet up, drink your wine, drink your liquor. And later on, when you get off of here, hopefully, one of these good fellas will lick on you. You know what I'm saying?
Call me.
You gotta watch the bottom of them dirty feet, though. We don't want them black rug feet. You understand me? But moving right along, we're talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. Trust basically is the foundation of any type of relationship, any level of relationship that you're dealing with. I don't care if it's the cut buddy, the sneaky link as they like to use today, or the absolute love of your life, your husband, wife, or otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else, husband and wife. Whatever you're doing, the one thing you require is trust first, because you're trusting them to act accordingly in this relationship, right? So if you don't trust the number one person, and I bet you're going to have the question of who is the number one person? Yourself. You need to trust you in order to trust others. You trust you in order to trust others. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, you need that trust involved. Trust issues come from being what? Betrayed, crossed, misled, everything that has nothing to do with being straight up. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been betrayed before?
I mean, shit, we all felt at some time somebody betrayed us, but I mean, that was just an emotion, bro, that you feel at the time.
But did it actually happen? I've actually been betrayed, though. I'm asking, have you actually been crossed?
But no, you might have felt like somebody did you wrong, but what's the difference between being betrayed and what you said, misled?
Betrayal,
yeah.
Betrayal is an act. I can tell you, hey, listen, I want you to start this job. I'm hiring you. Okay. And then I put somebody in your position, and you was counting on that money. And you show up, and you're fired, and didn't even know it. I betrayed you because I gave you my word that something was going to happen, and it did not go that way.
Okay.
And now you're lost. You lost out. You know what I'm saying?
So when somebody don't trust somebody, does that mean they feel like that person betrayed them?
Betrayed them because they didn't tell them the truth. They trusted them to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So the full spectrum of betrayal can sometimes lead you, like he said, on an emotional roller coaster. Nobody deserves this, but it happens. Realize that people are not perfect. Understand that a certain level of human error will take place in any type of relationship you get into. We're so hard on people these days. I feel like we're so hard on people these days about trusting people. We often forget that sometimes you just need to relax and think about what's happening and what is the nature of your relationship. Some people don't even deserve the amount of energy that you're giving them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mr. Macklin? There go Ed, y'all. What's up, You know what I'm saying? Miss Bryce the Queen. He said, how do you know you can trust? That's a good question. Let me tell you something. You never want to lose your own ability to trust your own perceptions, views, thoughts, and feelings. You know what I'm saying? You never want to lose your own ability to trust those things about yourself. So the moment you allow yourself to roll the dice, it's easier for you to accept it from other people. Other people, they're going to tell you what they need you to know. Sometimes you're on a need-to-know basis in a certain relationship. How you doing, Miss Brandy LaStar, baby?
You know what?
She said the difference between, I got you right after this, bro. Difference between a lie and omission. We'll get to that. We will definitely get to that. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Oh, well, on that subject, man, I feel like, man, when you know yourself, you know who you are.
Absolutely.
It's easy for you to trust other people or not trust. You know who to like or dislike in this world.
That's a fact, but it starts with you. That's what I was starting off with.
Yeah,
he said everything. You know you, then you understand what to accept from people. You're more open to dealing with people on any kind of level the moment you can look in the mirror and say, I love everything about us. How you doing, Miss McKinney? How you doing, baby girl? Welcome to the platform, Miss Knight. All the queens walking in here looking fabulous as usual. Oh my goodness, roll up, spark something.
And y'all all fine.
Drink something. The bar is open, ladies and gentlemen. It's a meeting. We just cooling, talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. Those unworthy sources happen to be everybody around you. Nobody deserves that much power over you daily. Nobody deserves that. I believe that you are in full control of your destiny. I believe that you are in full control of how you react. Notice I said react. Yes, you can become proactive after you've learned a few lessons. You know what I'm saying? But you are in full control. Nobody else is. So therefore, if you got trust issues, it's because you haven't looked in the mirror and faced those things that have come your way. Things that you feel, unsavory about. You know what I'm saying? Miss Tyann says, trust no man. She says, trust no man.
Trust no man. Wow.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Listen, I understand.
I
understand why you say trust no man. But baby girl, you haven't met every man to not trust them.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. You haven't even given every man a chance to treat you as you deserve to be treated. Therefore, you're going to continue to discount yourself, first of all, because we are wired to connect. As humans, we're wired to connect to something. Either you can connect to the positivity or you can connect to the negativity. It's your choice at the end of the day. So if you feel like trust no man, that tells me more about you than the men in your past. Simply because you need healing in some form, shape, form, or fashion. You need some more healing. Miss Kelly, how you Kels? How you doing, Queen? She walked in the building.
in the building.
Yeah. So, trust no man is a worthy statement. I'm glad you said it, actually, because I was waiting on that. I wanted to know just how many women or men out there that still have issues trusting a certain gender. I believe a lot of these women wouldn't be messing with women if we did our part in relationships.
My question is,
but it ain't all up to us. What you got a question
my
about?
My question is trust and respect, do they go hand in hand? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, can you have trust without respect for a person?
Absolutely
Or
not.
Can you have, you know what I'm saying, the opposite, vice versa?
Absolutely not. Let me tell you
Do
something.
it gotta go 50-50?
I say 100. Anytime somebody say I need to go 50-50 in a relationship, you are saving 50% to do something else.
Well, why the hell we gonna both put 100 in?
If you both put 100
we gotta
in,
get to
you're-
100.
because I promised you my all. If I promised you my all, that's not 50%.
Well, they gonna have to change that.
If I promise somebody my all, that's not 50%. Now, I'm not saying there's not layers to me to give my attention to other things, but I am saying in a relationship, if I am giving you my all, guess what? You're not getting 50-50. You're getting 100 from me.
So y'all gonna have 200.
200, guaranteed. And that, we all in.
It's not on the scale.
Mm.
It's only 100 on the scale.
The thing with the scale is, it was rigged. It wasn't meant for us to succeed in relationships. How you think they start charging us to leave each other in the courts? Divorce.
A lot of money going to divorce.
They start charging us to leave each other. They charging us to come together in unions. Why should we be charged to say I love you? You see what I'm saying?
I hope that person that you love, you do trust.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it goes hand in hand. You asked a different question about the you said something about the scale, which made me
the scale
have to talk to you about.
But
know,
okay,
the people talking to us.
It's also a trust scale out there.
Yeah, Miss Yulita says you have to learn from your past mistakes. That's a fact. If you are on your journey, whatever it is, whether it's in a relationship currently or after your relationship, or whatever type of relationship you're engaged in, who cares what type it is? Everything you go through, you have to either filter or learn from. It's never an L unless you learn from it. Now it's a lesson. Now it's a lesson, and that's progressive. You can always take a L and then it be named a lesson. I'd rather you tell me you learned a lesson than you just took a whole L. That tells me you didn't take time out to learn nothing. Miss Kale said trust should be there until there are lines for it to be broken. Can't walk around with your guard up all the time. That's a fact. That comes with loving you. That comes with knowing what you see in the mirror is what you're happy with. I believe in that 100%. What you think, bro?
I think that, hey, we're going to have to go to the next comment.
Mr. David Boyd joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Says trust issues. Some may have confused trusting people and probable expectations of other people based on prior experiences. Like the young lady who said, trust no man. That is based on prior experiences and not the inherent trust that is earned at... Let me scroll down and finish your comment, bro. Okay, it says that is based on prior experiences and not the inherent trust that is earned at some point. Just saying. Hey, listen, everything you said is knowledge. Everything you said is absolute facts. But you know what? The queen right now is here because we're all learning from each other. And I'm glad she came. I want her to heal from whatever it is. Whoever it is that didn't deserve her. I want you to know, Miss Davis, Miss Tyann out there, I want you to know that you are enough, queen. You deserve happiness. And guess what? Trusting no man is not going to get you anywhere. I understand that you probably had some experiences that we can't even account for or even imagine. But you're more than your circumstance. You're bigger than your circumstances that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all know that you're actually depriving yourself of human connection and authentic living when you deny yourself trust, looking in the mirror? You're denying yourself human connection by saying, trust no man, trust no woman. The common thing I hear, and I know you hear it too, fuck these hoes. First of all, you're drawing that very particular type of woman into your life the moment you talk about hoes all the time. Are you looking for a good woman or a hoe? Are you looking for a wife or a hoe? Why do you talk about hoes so much if that's not what you want? What about, hey man, I'm looking for a good woman. I'm tired of anything other than a good, fulfilled woman to my liking, because a good woman to everybody is a different description, and it comes with a different criteria. What's good for you may not work for me.
This is what I gotta say. I got some key points to hit up on trust, man.
Talk to me.
All right. In order to build trust, you got to take the time to get to know a motherfucker.
Speak up, bro.
You can't just rush into shit all the time, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to build some shit to where, like, you're going to be disappointed by that person, but you're going to build trust in the same time. Because it's not so disappointing where you're going to be like, you're going to cut them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mr. Willingham said something that I love so much. He said it's not a quantifiable math equation. 100 plus 100 equals 100 when we're talking about a relationship.
Hey, yo, I can dig that, boy. Hey, that's
absolutely.
100%.
Come on, Will.
We gotta clap it
hey,
up,
listen, man. I love when you show up, bro.
That was dope.
All of my people that's talking to me tonight. Correct. I'm learning so much. As I speak. Y'all are teaching me. That's why I like to come here and have a family meeting with y'all, because I love the way that your brains are wired. Sometimes I miss things, and that's fine. That's fine. I miss things, but I don't miss it when we all come together like this. Miss Logan, how you doing, Queen?
Hey.
Miss Logan's of mine.
Hey,
I ain't seen her in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
it's been a while.
Okay, we gotta meet up together.
She said too many don't learn and become jaded. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing to become jaded. Simply because
become jaded.
Well, it's a natural thing to become jaded because your emotions are in it. Your feelings are in it. And once you feel like you've invested effort and time into something and it doesn't give you that natural return, you're gonna have resentment. You're gonna have a little distaste or a lot of distaste. It depends on who it was or what it was that went down. You know what I'm saying? You're going to absolutely feel jaded, but the most important part is that you bounce back. You don't give up. Giving up is what you could ever do, because now you've let somebody that doesn't deserve your attention rob you of your future. They don't deserve your present you. They don't deserve the present you. So now you're saying they have the power to take the future of you from you as well? That's the worst thing you could do to yourself. That's the worst thing you could do for yourself. Miss Logan says, if you stay that way, you can't grow. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying. As counterintuitive as this may seem, check this out now. And I quote, the phrase, I don't trust anyone, you know what that really means? It means I don't trust myself.
Exactly. Boy, you hitting on that one there.
Ladies and gentlemen, to say that I don't trust anyone really means that you don't trust yourself.
And that's where I
because it starts with you. I'm talking about on every angle. It starts.
But you got to know you.
Absolutely. You have to know yourself. Mr. David Boy has another one for us. He says, come on now. So many women talk about what they don't want. Men don't fish to catch what they don't want. Start listening. Positive expectations, i.e., what do you desire? And you will then find more of what you're looking for. Even better, what you are looking for will find you. Ladies, everything he just said is true, but the simple way to put it is, men know exactly who they want out here. They're not confused. I know we look like chickens with our head cut off, running around, wanting to grab every fine woman. No, but when we absolutely want you, we coming after it. And we're going to do everything in our power. When we are absolutely ready for the woman that we desire to have for ourselves and nobody else. Look at all the times you called us crazy. blowing up your phone, throwing rocks at your little window. Baby, just talk to me. Just talk to. I'm sorry. I was stupid. I shouldn't have said that.
I ain't gonna be crazy like that.
You ain't gonna be crazy like you ain't never been crazy over a woman?
I been one time, but that was
okay. What'd you do?
That led to marriage.
What'd you do?
That led to marriage. Led to divorce.
Again, it doesn't dispute what I was saying. I said as soon as a man absolutely chooses you, she won't have to look no further, especially if she's in it. He's going to choose. We're natural hunters. We're natural hunters. We're coming to get you if you are the one, and we're going to do everything in our power to show you that it's you and only you. Desire. What's up, Mr. Harris? All the way from Florida. I appreciate you checking in, family.
What part?
Yeah. I don't even know what part of Florida he in, man.
Ask him. From South Florida.
Ask him. No, he grew up with me here.
Hey,
he moved out.
He went to Dade County, Fort Lauderdale, St. Pease, Duval. Hey.
Yeah. So listen. So as we transition into another way of this trust issue being behind sources, do you all ever recall a time in your life where your significant other or that person, you know, that wasn't so good to you decided, hey, I'm gonna go with somebody else without telling you, and they just ghosted you? How did that make y'all feel? How did that put you in a space to look at every human being after that? I gotta watch these people. I gotta watch them closely because I've been hurt before. I've been ghosted. You've been ghosted?
I've been ghosted, but also you can't look at it like that in the aspect you just said. Like, I mean, everybody's gonna be different. Just
I give you more context.
Somebody, you can't expect them to be like the next person you just met.
Easier said than done, as usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about emotion is here. We all on an emotional roller coaster daily. Whether it's the stress of the children, whether it's the stress of the job, it might just simply be the stress of you living in your own head. How you doing, Miss O'Neill? Welcome, Queen. Mr. Ford, how you doing, sir? I appreciate y'all joining the platform. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources, and mainly just trust issues and how to build off of it.
I feel like we got trust issues just don't extend between the man and woman relationship. It can extend between just your friends, your family.
Yeah, I didn't put a cap on the type of relationship.
You know what I'm saying? It stands out because, I mean, trust is a universal aspect of life.
Shit, it could be you and your mom.
You and your mom.
You wasn't raised by a great mom, and you can't trust her. We get it.
A great father, you know.
But you never want to lose your ability to trust your own perceptions, views, thoughts, and feelings. They're yours. They belong to you. So you don't want somebody else shaping how you move forward. You feel me? The biggest thing is that you build off of what you've been through, and you're not allowing yourself to be destroyed by the things that you've been through. I'm here to tell you, you are bigger than your circumstances. Trust issues only exist because you allow them to. And I'm only telling you this from my experience. Mr. Ethan Tremblay, what's up, bro? He has a comment. He says, heart been broke so many times, I don't know what I believe this fool.
What?
this fool writing Rod Wave lyrics. And I almost finished it. I've been broke so many times.
Very quick code. Gotta go with that.
Okay, Miss Yulita Knight has for us. She said, do you think absent fathers give women trust issues? Absolutely. That's where it starts. He's supposed to be the one to guide the woman to the type of man she can run to. He's supposed
absent fathers.
Absent fathers. Absent fathers. As a daughter is growing up, that's him. That's him that's supposed to be that role model for, this is the type of guy that deserves your attention when you get older. This is what you don't deserve. But everybody's not privileged to a father. It's been some great mothers that raised children, raised daughters without the father, and they still were very successful.
Men too.
But I will tell you, daddy issues exist. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
She's not wrong. Abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? It's so many aspects
and
to
it
it.
leads up to her. All right,
What's up, little bro? Reggie in the building. Show Cheese Entertainment.
Hey, entertainment.
Yeah, so this fool singing the rest of the song. Mama say it's my fault. It's my fault. My heart on my sleeve. Ooh, I will keep my heart on ice. Yeah. But back to our point, man, we're wired to connect. If it's not a positive one, I guarantee you, if you don't connect to something positive, it will be something negative that you'll latch on to. It will be a negative frequency that you'll tune into. You know what I'm saying? The things that you deserve don't come with negativity. They do not. Hello, Miss Wimberly. Hello, Queen. Welcome. She said she was cooking dinner, but she here. Amen. Let the church say amen.
You better make sure the food done. You better check on the ham. You got the ham in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, green beans.
She got hams behind her.
Potatoes. She got ham behind her?
No, you gonna have to go check her page.
Man,
That's the one say she looking for a good man.
I was looking at a whole
single.
She is a single ready nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
She'll cook you a ham and come with the hams.
Damn.
Yamage.
Say ham yamage.
Yamage. Yes.
I like it.
Yamage,
I
man.
definitely want one of them.
Big Meesh. They go Big Meesh, y'all.
Big Meesh was had.
Hello, Miss Henry. Y'all just
Henry.
for y'all that just stepped in, we're talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. Those unworthy sources being people outside of just you. People that don't deserve your attention nor your energy. Things that you don't trust simply come in the mirror. Miss Bailey, the queen. Oh my goodness, look at the dress on this figure. Why are you doing that to the people this evening, Miss Bailey?
Hey, Miss Bailey.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, I like Bailey's they gotta make good drinks.
You like what she got going on?
Yeah, Bailey's got good drinks there. Yeah,
Miss Henry checking us out after going to get all them coins. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everything
you
you
came from
do
the
for.
casino?
No, she just got through making that money. She got to pay them bills too.
Oh, well, we can still go to the casino.
You know what I'm saying?
We go to the
Yeah,
casino,
yeah.
I'm here.
So listen, Big Meesh. Big Meesh, tell me something. You ever had trust issues, young lady?
I feel like everybody has though.
What's up, Chunky? I don't know. Some people don't even know what it means because they've been with good people that just didn't last. I've had girls that I separated from, and it wasn't no bad blood. I didn't need trust issues. We just didn't work out. What's up, Chunky? I see you, family. You lied to me. You stood me up on the pool table. You owe me wine.
Hey,
Remember when I tell you y'all owe me wine?
If you can't beat him, you can't beat me.
Okay, you said you had trust issues. Miss Henry say, yes, I've had trust issues. Did they die?
You had.
Have they died?
Do
Or
you
do they
still have?
still linger in the background of your mind? Anybody that has a story of some sort, make it short, make it sweet, but a story of some sort about how those trust issues still affect you, I'd like to know your thoughts this evening. Mr. Reggie Hall, my little brother, he says, how do you know if the source is worthy before being betrayed or misled? Because it starts with you, bro.
Yeah.
You are in control of how you trust and how you move forward. They can betray you all they want. It's up to you how much energy you give it and how much air you breathe into the situation.
Yeah.
If you decide you betrayed me, you cut off, and that's the end of it, and you don't take that into a fresh relationship, guess what you just did? You just beat the case that they tried to give you. You beat the case with no lawyer. It started with you. You feel me? Miss Bailey say I certainly have trust issues. Well, little baby, we're gonna try to work on that today.
But no, what's your trust issues though? Are they within yourself? Or are they with other people? Because you got to know the difference of what it is. As we discussed, it could be within inside of you. You don't know you all the way, or you don't know. You don't mistrust people off of only because of how you don't see yourself.
The thing is, she's saying she got trust issues with other people. Off the bat, she's saying I don't trust people. And the thing is,
What type of people are
we
you
weren't
bringing
meant
around?
to be here alone. We weren't meant to be here without a connection to somebody. So saying I'm gonna be by myself, I'm gonna be alone, that's just being selfish and saying that I don't deserve somebody else. How you doing, Miss Williams? My mama. Hey.
My dopes, what's
Welcome,
happening?
Queen.
Shout out, Queen.
How you doing?
Ultimate.
Big Me says new relationship comes with trust. Until they do something that changed my mind. You know what? You give them the benefit of the doubt, then you well on your way.
I mean, but that shit
She well on
just
her
happens.
way.
No, but it happens naturally. When a motherfucker just change your mind about a whole bunch of shit.
Miss
it happens
Jamie,
naturally.
Mr. Terry Lyle, the star, Brandy, all of y'all walking in. Thank you for joining the platform. You are all welcome, and I
Is that the
appreciate
star?
you
Is
showing
that
up.
the star?
That's the star. That's the star, Miss Wilcox. I don't believe I ever seen her step in here. Hello, Queen. I appreciate you
doing,
joining
sweetheart?
us. I appreciate you joining us. We're talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. And we deem them unworthy because they are not allowed to control your destiny. You are. You are in control of your own destiny. Miss Logan says, you got to check that baggage at the door. I know that's right, man. Can we clap it up for the real ones in here today? For the real ones, check your baggage at
Hey,
the
drop
door.
a Warner Clues bomb. People film.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Track Wayne? He in the building. What's good, bro?
Track it,
All
track.
love. I appreciate you stopping through. Reggie Hall said, I can't trust anyone until they show me a few situations that I was able to depend on them for. That's a fact. It's always an unwritten test. It's always a show of action. They say actions speak louder than words anyway, correct?
Man, yeah, and it's honestly like you can meet somebody, man. You don't know if you can paint, but y'all just build shit up. You know what I mean? Y'all build trust and shit off of actions. Your trust will not come without actions, or come without action.
Absolutely. Miss JoJo, baby, you are not late. You are fashionably late, which means that you look good doing it.
Man.
Welcome to the platform, baby girl. Everything is everything. We are talking about trust issues behind those unworthy sources. Things that you cannot trust anyway, and we put our trust in them. We give them the benefit of the doubt until they show us they're not worthy. You know what I'm saying? So those unworthy sources don't need to linger. You feel what I'm saying? They don't need to linger. So we got more comments. Miss Tiffany Bailey say, okay, come through, please. We throwing shout outs to Big Meats.
Big Meats.
Chucky say, bro, women always going based on the past relationship, and what somebody else did them reflects on a new relationship, even though the new partner there in the relationship with them bend over backwards and try to make them happy before they make their self happy.
You know what?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Chunky. That's true, but it goes both ways, sir.
It's true.
I can't lean on just the women this evening when I understand wholeheartedly that human beings, period, place the blame when they're hurting. When we're hurting, the worst thing you can do, and it speaks to your character, the worst thing you can do is point the finger when you're in the moment of hurting. The first thing you should do is absolutely look in the mirror and say, where do I come in at? You know what I'm saying? Some things you cannot blame on you, but you absolutely have to look in the mirror and cancel out whatever it is your part was in it, whether it was allowing somebody to wrong you or participating in the wronging, such as this shit going on nowadays, cheat back. He cheated, so I'm going to cheat back. She cheated, so I'm going to cheat back.
No,
hey, it leads down a long, dirty road.
Well,
It never cleans up. It speaks to your character. Talk to me.
I feel like that's a different subject.
Easier
for a
said,
different,
right.
different subject for a different topic.
No, it doesn't. Speak to it. We talking about it right now because we brought it up.
All right, so because of that, man, that's just like he said, it's gonna lead to continuation
Of bad behavior
Yes,
and
it is.
oncoming bad karma. Absolutely. You wind up losing a good man, not only the trust issues, it goes back as far as when that woman going to ask questions about her partner and that she's with now. And of course, you got haters that are going to say shit. Listen to me, Chunky. if
You can't listen to the outside critics.
you being a grown ass OG, I know we ain't still talking about haters.
Yeah, we've been on
I
that,
know we
that
ain't talking about
exists.
haters.
That's never gonna stop.
I'm not even gonna mention. I mean, I ain't gonna breathe too much breath on haters.
But what I get what he's saying.
They belong where they're at.
He's saying them haters can affect the trust level.
Let me tell you something. Haters can affect nothing in my world. Because if I'm dealing with somebody in a relationship, whatever kind it is, they have no room for what me and whoever is doing.
Right.
Haters can't hate on me because my mentality won't let you penetrate
So
what I got going on. You can talk all you want. You ain't gonna do nothing.
So was that
Sucker, you ain't gonna do nothing. Haters belong exactly where they at. In the bleachers. I'm playing the game. You can't score for me. You can't steal from me.
Okay.
Nothing.
So my aspect is on this what you was just saying, like
Talk to me.
would you believe in a woman that's gonna mess with you regardless of what they say? Does that have something to do?
You said what now? Would I believe?
Would you believe in a woman that's with you
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what they say about you because she trusts you? Would you feel that naturally, or would you feel like that was like BS?
Let me tell you something. Body language says a lot in communication. Eye contact, body language, period, says a lot. I'm a natural observer of body language. I'm a natural observer of people using words to talk around what I'm actually talking about. There's so many levels to communication that you should pay attention to. A liar is a liar is a liar. A finesser is a finesser is a finesser. You know when you're dealing with one, your gut tells you when somebody's trying to BS you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not rocket science. Ask specific and very direct questions. If the answer is not yes or no, or a name, or whatever you're trying to get at, guess what? They tap dancing. Now we need to get to the bottom of why you're tap dancing. That's what creates the trust issue.
I swear I do background checks.
That's
all
what
my shit free.
Listen,
I meet you. I do a background.
I get it.
check.
All I'm saying is in basic human communication. If they tap dancing, they tap dancing. Ain't no way around it. If you can't look me in the face and say, Jermaine, you're very unattractive, I don't want to fuck with you. Because I'm going to ask that very specific question, are you attracted to me? Before I start doing anything for you outside of friendship. You see what I'm saying? I need to know that I'm even the one you want to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in these times, a lot of people are impatient to build a relationship that can concrete and meet to trust.
That's a fact, but we're going to get back on topic now.
I mean,
We'll
let's
get back on
topic now. Like,
Well, I need to read these comments so I don't neglect our people.
yeah.
Big Me says, I need a motherfucker to bust that suitcase wide open so
God
I can
damn.
see what's packed and what they traveling with. Let me tell you something. That's all she's saying in short.
I ain't gonna have a dildo in his damn box when he with you.
No, all she's saying in short is she need to know who he is.
You
Talk
gonna find
to
out that
me.
night.
Communication. Not a
Yeah,
literal
find out
suitcase.
that
That was a
night.
metaphorical suitcase. She's
I get
saying,
that. I get what you're
speak to
saying.
me about who you are. I need to do some soul searching and some digging to know who
You
I'm
should know
dealing with.
all that before you even link up with somebody like that. You should know all that information. You should
And that's
al-
the-
if
that's
you
the
gonna
part.
meet with them, you already got the trust that you're
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
You trust them to some level. To some level. Girls that bring their
You know
home
what?
girls to meet
Yes.
with a dude, that tells you she don't quite trust you yet, fellas.
You know-
and fellas, the same thing. If you bringing your homeboy to meet one girl, ladies, he don't quite trust the situation. If you telling him to meet you 3 addresses down from where your house is, shit that I be doing, he don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Miss Marla says,
Ah, you'll ask me at the mall.
Miss Marla says, trust issues from past experiences, which causes insecurities, gotta be able to refocus on yourself.
It's
Rebuild.
hard to
Hold
do
on,
that.
let me finish her comment.
It's hard to do that.
Rebuild strength and move forward. We live, we learn, we move on. Not everybody moves on. That's what I'm here to discuss.
It's really
Is
hard
that
to
you
do
can pretend to move on by action, but everything that come out of your mouth is about what happened in the past.
It's always gonna reflect.
I'm here to tell you, I am that guy that spent too much time in the past dragging all of that baggage, dragging everything that I learned. You know what I'm saying? I was dragging all of that baggage trying to move forward, but I didn't realize I needed to let go completely of what happened to me in order to experience something new. I couldn't experience something new with an open heart and a clear mind until I let the past go. Hello, Miss Rebecca, baby. Welcome. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you showing up. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. The only source that should matter should be within you when you look in that mirror. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Meech clapping out here. Okay, you feel that. Okay, Miss Wimberly. She says, I trust that at some point one of us is going to F up. Because we human. Oh, damn. Am I toxic? No, ma'am. You're not toxic. You can trust that human error will be a part of your relationship. They will mess up. They're going to drink out the carton of juice and put it back in there. That's what men do. We're going to leave that toilet seat up a time or two. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tell you something to protect your feelings, and it's not all the way the truth. A lie, omission, to me is still a damn lie. Because I trust you to tell me the entire truth. Give me all the details so that I can love on you better. See, I don't want to know all the details to leave you. I want to know all the details so we can work this problem together. That's what I'm about. Mr. Tani, welcome, Queen. Welcome. Just stepped in the building. Accountability, Miss Logan says. Absolutely, that's what it's about. Accountability. Self-accountability, though, before you get to pointing the finger about who's next. You know what I'm saying? So, let me give you a few tools. I probably should get to some more of these comments because y'all got some good things to say to me tonight. And I'm learning. I should be taking notes. All of this, I love learning. Miss Kim Barnett, welcome, Queen. She's replying to Chunky. Chunky, she says, if you allow anyone to come in and hate on the relationship, then there's a level of insecurity within yourself, sir. And that's a fact. That's things that you got to grow and come to learn that, hey, listen, ain't no hater gonna move nothing going on in my household. Mr. Vaughn says the devil cannot be invited in your life unless you invite him. Absolutely. You didn't lock the door. Don't you lock the door before you lay down at night? It's not because you're scared. It's because you don't want uninvited guests. That's it. It's a simple thing. The lock on the door is for those that are not invited. Miss Rebecca said, how a person treats you speaks a lot. And how you let someone treat you says a lot about you. People are broken. And they're only broken because they say so. I urge you all out there to stop saying you're broken. You're not broken. You're very fixable. But she goes on to say, it's too easy to move on to the next relationship instead of fixing the one you're in. I agree 100%. Work on it, people. Quit running. Yeah, the honeymoon phase with somebody new is always great, but then guess what's lingering? How much time you put into that last one. How much work you put into that last one. What they doing. How they doing. You get to missing the best parts of the person you let go of, and what hurt you don't hurt so bad. But now you're with this new person and haven't told them how much you actually love the person you were with. Mr. Tony says the word tells us to trust no man. Only in the sense of who you pray to. But that's not what we're here to discuss. That's not what we're here to discuss.
I mean, it does go in with trust.
The Bible is true. That's for what I believe in.
Woman
but everybody
was created from
everybody don't pray.
Was a woman created from a
Everybody
man?
don't pray and read to the same thing, so I won't speak to their religion. We're not here to discuss religions.
Oh, right.
I'm not here to discuss religions. Maybe a different platform, maybe a different day. Today we're just talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. And I don't want to speak to what all y'all believe in because it could be anything. Some people believe in the sticker on the wall, and that's their business. I urge you not to, but that's their business. Miss Bailey says, you better preach to that choir class, mate.
Praise.
Come on.
What a
Miss LaMonica Williams, we love you for showing up, Queen. I appreciate everything for showing up. Miss Mickey says, once we learn to let wounds heal, listen to it, heal, not an open wound, not an open wound, heal. It's a big word. And not just patch them with Band-Aids, then you'll be able to trust again.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, I could make this a whole podcast about
Once
stuff.
again, I feel like
Hold on. Let me finish reading her comment. That's the respect. I could make this, she says, I could make this whole podcast about stuff I've been throughout my 40 years. It's all about healing. That's so important, ladies and gentlemen. What were you going to say, bro? Come on with it. You forgot?
Shit, nah, I ain't think you gonna bring it back in so quick.
I gotta finish what the people say. If I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Finish what they say. Mickey, hey, you're beautiful, you're a queen.
Miss LaMonica Williams said, "Hey, classmate, what are we talking about tonight? We talking about trust issues. We talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. I say unworthy sources. I came up with them with my own brain. Behind it is, I feel like anybody outside of yourself should not be in control of who you trust, what you trust. It starts with you. So everything outside of you is a untrustworthy source. Don't put your trust in men and these women out here. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you can trust your faith. Yeah, absolutely.
You trust your faith, but you still gotta trust yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, I say it starts with you. It always starts with you.
Always starts.
It never helps. Mr. Antron Vaughn says, also attitude. Whatever you project, that's what you will manifest.
You will get back.
That's a fact.
I promise you.
Miss Gina Wade, hello, queen. That's the one you love.
You should. You know
yeah. Miss Nevers, hello, queen. I know you probably at work watching me. I appreciate it. Miss Banks, hello, queen.
What up, queen? Money Banks.
Yeah. So, Miss Kanika Wimberly, I want to ask you a question. You said something one time about a man, right? On one of my previous shows.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
You said something about wanting a good man.
Here we go.
And being ready. Like you said, you was all the way ready. Does that include being emotionally available, meaning that you will trust whatever man that comes to you? Trust, being able to wholeheartedly come on in, and I know that comes with level and stages of trust. Yeah, don't get it confused. I'm not saying throw your all into a very brand new situation. I'm talking about, are you willing to clear the slate of what happened before and say, come on in, grown man, show me what you got? Did that include that? That's just a question for you while you type. We're going to move on to Mr. Antron Vaughn. He said, actions trigger feelings, just as feelings trigger actions. That's a fact. Cause and effect both ways, all the time, proactive or reactive. You can only be two ways. Mr. David Boyd said, call it trust, call it common sense, call it intuition. However, call it something, but it starts with you. It definitely starts with you, Mr. David Boyd. I appreciate it. He said, but whatever you call it, listen, most of the times it's just your good sense talking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, all he just told you to do is trust yourself. These trust issues are not everybody else's fault. These trust issues are not to be pawned off on whoever did it. Yeah, I know some people done wronged you, done crossed you. Yes, they have. No, they didn't treat you like you deserve to be treated. And no, you wasn't always the greatest person to them. But you know what I do understand? Is that you look in that mirror by yourself every morning. Mr. Greg Tyson, what's up, my brother? That's my brother in arms, long time. Glad you joined us, sir.
Thank you for your service, big dog.
Yeah. So, trust yourself. It comes with that. Let me tell y'all what y'all need to work on out there if you have not already. Work on tolerating strong, intense emotions, right? And by intense emotions, I mean distress, hostility, rejection, intimacy, and love. All of these things combined are intense emotions. These are the things that take us all the way up and take us all the way down. So if you can balance these things,
It's so hard for people to do that, dude. It's
of course it's hard.
intensity
If it was
is
hard,
when you feel something intense, it's a different level. Like you feel like it hits you straight to your
so
man, you feel it, man.
you're supposed to feel it. That's why it's called an emotion. What I'm asking you is, who said it was gonna be easy? It's called an intense emotion.
But a lot of us, when something gets hard, we just, oh shit, I can't deal with this shit. I'm gonna push it off or not deal with it. It's either push
I
it
understand the
off, not
norm
deal
of
with it.
wanting to quit. I'm here to promote not quitting. You feel what I'm saying?
But people gotta know what they need to quit on and not need to quit on.
No, that everybody's
To build trust.
It's a case by case basis. We can't speak on everybody else. We can't speak
Right.
on everybody on one subject.
You
This
know,
is a
different-
broad
yeah.
aspect. How you doing, Miss Sparkle? Welcome,
This is a broad
welcome,
aspect.
Queen. I appreciate you showing up for me tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about trust issues behind unworthy sources. Unworthy sources being anybody outside of self. You are in control of your own destiny. You are strong enough to control where you go from the last bad situation of whatever kind of relationship it was. I don't care if it was work, intimacy, or even a friendship with a best friend, whatever the case. Friends you fell out with that you almost thought you was best friends with, but it never got that far. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, I want you to know you are bigger than your circumstance. You know, intense emotions can sometimes throw you off track. And we were just discussing back and forth. He was saying those emotions ain't so easily overcome where they're not supposed to be. This is where character comes in at. This is
You
where I
gotta be
talk to you
strong,
about your
man.
character. Not just be strong, you have to be disciplined. Disciplined
Discipline
enough to
takes a
tell
lot of
yourself that, hey, I'm not going to let this kill me. I'm not going to let this kill me. If you actually think about all the stuff you came through before, you would laugh at what you're going through right now. Because even back then, you thought you never was going to make it. Back then, look at the thousands of times you told yourself, I don't know how the hell I'm going to get through this.
This is one thing I want to say. I feel like people don't trust themselves to learn from the
Go back.
bad
What was that
shit.
first sentence? People don't what?
People don't trust themselves to
Trust
learn
themselves.
to learn from
Emphasis
what
on
you just been
trust themselves.
through. Themselves, because it's always gonna stem back to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Self-love is. I don't hear nobody say self-love is number one. You can't love anybody else unless you love yourself.
Yeah. Moving right to the comments, y'all got a lot to say. I love it. Miss Kimberly says it's not set up to be easy. You have to work for what you want. Anything worth having is worth working for. I know that everything in my lifetime that I absolutely did not work for, somebody gave to me, I didn't appreciate it as much as the things I put blood, sweat, and tears into. You know, if it was that car that you never had the money to get and you finally got it, you washing that motherfucker every other day. You want to tell everybody about it. You driving it with ease. You ain't hitting potholes in the road. But as opposed to a $700 car somebody gave you, you running up on the curves, probably drunk in it, high in it. The hit 72 things at Walmart in the parking lot, probably ran over your ex in it. Don't care nothing about it. You appreciate the things you work for. Hence the reason we value the women that make us wait. We don't like it. Don't get it confused. We hate it. We might smile through it, ladies. But we fucking hate it.
You know
But we
what?
love it because now you making us choose you.
One-
You making us choose you. Go ahead,
One
bro.
thing I want to know is you got you got comments in here. What is something that's like that leads to what we talking about? What
Trust
is that?
issues,
Trust
man.
issues. What's something that leads to trust issues?
Is you faded?
A little bit, but still.
Hey, the bar still open and my boy faded tonight. He done hit his pinnacle, ladies and gentlemen.
no,
I'm
not Pinnacle's Peak.
I gotta catch up on these comments, man, because
Bruh,
I hate
to-
leaving my people
okay, you
out.
gotta
You ask your question, they gonna get to it in a minute. You know, Miss LaFleur, how you doing, baby girl? Welcome. She said you can explain trust issues if a person don't know the climax. It's just a thought. I don't really. You gotta give me some more context on that, baby. I really don't know where you're coming from with that point. Yeah, give me a little bit more insight. Miss Tiffany Bailey say, never going to be easy. You can stay in and work it out for as long as you can. Absolutely. You stick it out. Everybody fed up line is different. You know, where we might tell somebody, leave that motherfucker alone. We don't know the details. It's so much they haven't told us. So much they've forgotten about the good that they've done. That's why I never encourage anybody to leave who they're with. I don't care how bad they are. I just tell them, that's not a good look. I don't like what I'm hearing. But I never encourage you to absolutely leave unless it's detrimental to your health. You know what I'm saying? Your life is at stake. Mr. Antoine Vaughn said, what we're also missing is people deserve what they tolerate. Half of the people who go through things with trust or anything else want those things in their lives, consciously or subconsciously. That's a fact. You bring in exactly what you allow these days. You know what I'm saying? Everything you allow, baby, you have now put it on the slate to endure.
Preaching now here in
to endure. Miss Linda says hi. I hope you all have a great time with the podcast. I'm a firm believer in you give respect to get respect.
Hey,
trust is earned
leads the trust,
and not just given. Once it's broken, it has to be earned back. That's a fact. Trust has never been just given. And if you did, I applaud you. You stronger than me. You got to show me something for me to give you my respect. I can't just go off of shaking hands and saying this is such and such. I'm still going to observe, and I'm still going to take my time inviting you into my inner circle. You are not welcome at my home if I don't trust you yet. You feel me? Miss Shanklin, hello, Queen. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate every time you do. She says, yes, deal with all those emotions. Learn how to balance each one. Don't run from them, ladies and gentlemen. She speaks the truth. Running from them, they always catch up.
I ain't never met no other Kedra.
Oh, well, that's one right there, Miss Kedra. Buns R Us. She told us to move on last time. Do not talk about how fine she is to the public. Read my comment. I read it, baby. I read it. Miss Rebecca. So, she says, so, why do people cheat? I cannot speak to why people cheat. I can only tell you why Jermaine Hall cheated. Oh. Mr. Solo cheated. Yeah. Mr. Solo cheated, and here's pure transparency right here. Let me see that. Transparency. Let me see that. I'm gonna give you some transparency because I invite. Let me tell you something. No, we ain't gonna get that on here. What we don't do is names. What we don't do is names, and another thing we don't do is disrespect. So anybody that got a story to tell, you can tell it. But I'm gonna give you mine. Let me tell you why I cheated.
Here we go.
Mine, I definitely cheated because I didn't feel committed in the first place. I had no idea what the word or how big the word commit was. I was immature and didn't understand that commitment was bigger than myself. Commitment was everything for the other person, less about me. I didn't love me enough to commit to somebody else. So the reason I cheated was lack of knowledge. I didn't understand that commitment was way more beautiful than the quantity of women. The quality of a woman is so much more important than the quantity of beautiful women. So yes, I want a beautiful woman. I definitely wanted those. I had many beautiful women. But you know what I never got out of all of those beautiful women? Somebody to commit to what I needed, simply because I wasn't giving them enough for them to commit. So I cheated in my adolescence. And that's my truth. I'm not afraid to live that. I cheated a lot. Actually, I didn't cheat a lot. I was cheating with women that was cheating. They was the ones in relationships. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But it's still considered cheating for both parties because I was aware of.
This is my question for you,
the other person.
My brother. No.
Talk to me. You got a question for you? Go ahead.
Why would you still continue to fucking do the same thing with someone if you already know you don't trust them?
It wasn't about trust back then. Back then, I didn't care if they had a husband, a boyfriend, two. I didn't care. I was laying in other people's bed. I was in there with the family pictures. That's who I was.
I thought I seen girl, I'm about to take
No, this is in my adolescence, man. You ain't even know me then. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying there and my conscience was messing with me so bad back then about it because that's why, and I tell you, it's a curse to be a player. What's up, Southside, Mr. Williams, Anthony, welcome, homie.
Hey.
Mr. Johnson, welcome.
What we got going?
Mr. Boyd is replying to Sparkle. He says past experiences lead to unintended expectations. Unintended expectations. Listen to that.
Unintended
Expectations.
I'm not
Absolutely.
getting that one.
We gotta
I'm not
learn.
getting that one.
I get you. I'll bring you up to speed. We gotta learn to trust that we aren't our parents, and I know how hard that is. Yeah, times have evolved. Times have changed. Miss Bailey says self-love is the best love. You better believe it. However, we weren't put here to just love ourselves.
We
were here.
Back on that one.
How you doing, Miss Hunter? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, Miss Dorothy Nelson. All the queens showing up. Mr. Vincent, how you doing, King? Welcome, Miss
Thank
Chris
you.
Bonita, ladies and gentlemen. Queen. She's back. Tiffany Bailey says, Lord, we need a new guest. You ain't getting your points out fast enough. Miss Bailey say, Lord, we need a new guest. Don't be like that, Miss Bailey.
Yeah, don't
be like that.
Stop.
Mr. Fair said, you can explain trust issues if a person don't understand the climax. Okay. Now I see. The whole plot of the story is what I was saying. Oh, she's agreeing with us. That's all she said. Hey, listen, I'm with you, baby girl. I'm with you. Now I'm with you. I wasn't with you before. It's a lot of responses going back and forth. So we're gonna get to Miss Dorothy. She says, sometimes we can't trust because we can't communicate. We swear someone is lying to us and doing us wrong when in all actuality, we aren't listening and communicating. People will tell you who they are and how to deal with them, but we can't see it. And you end up putting our trust where we have no business putting it. We have to stop basing trust off of how we feel and start basing our trust off of factual evidence. Once we learn where to place our trust, we stop getting our hearts broken and we start to eliminate that baggage we carry around. Absolutely, Miss Nelson, but it starts with not bringing the baggage from the past into the present. You won't project your past feelings off onto the new person if you're properly healing in between relationships.
In building trust with someone, do you listen to your heart or your mind, or do you wait to let them come and go in sync with your decisions? Because a lot of us, we might think with our head, but we might think with our heart. A lot of us don't think together.
I feel you. Miss Rebecca says, how long should it take to recover from an affair?
Ain't no time frame for that.
They can't hear you.
Ain't no time frame for that, baby.
I don't believe it's a time frame either. I believe it's a case-by-case basis. And I also believe it's about the relationship you built prior to the affair and how much you trust this person to regain your respect, first of all. And second of all, your trust. You know what I'm saying? Because you've lost respect for somebody that stepped outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You also want to get to the bottom of why they even did it, which no answer will ever be good enough. Let's be clear about that. I don't care what they say. There won't be a good question, a good answer to why they actually did it. Why the fuck did you do this to me? Well, we don't have an intelligent answer for why we did it. The only true fact is I did it. I fucked up. Loving you is all I ever wanted to do. How you doing, Miss Chrissy? Miss Bell, how you doing? Welcome, Queen.
What up?
Mr. Anthony from the South Side, he said my pipe. Absolutely, I was out here laying unnecessary pipe. I wish I had saved it for my one future queen. I got an idea who I want it to be, but that don't mean it's gonna be. Whoever my queen is, baby, I done saved so much for you.
Damn, get my plug in too. Too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his plug in.
Miss Crystal Flowers, hello, that's my best of best friends.
That's my friend
That's
too.
that all the way out of Atlanta, baby. As long as it takes.
I used to live in
is
Atlanta.
what she
It's all
say.
good.
Mr. Mike Harris, he says, only in a perfect world should we all be adults about our feelings. But we all know when something doesn't add, that's a fact. That's the part where I say it takes some discipline, sir. It takes some discipline to move forward and be able to first control how you deal with the situation. And second, how you issue either your warning if you're not going to leave them or the punishment if you're going to put them in the doghouse and let them stay. You know what I'm saying? But you have to act accordingly. I don't believe in issuing the type of punishment that don't match the crime. That always bothered me. Being too harsh about something somebody did when you know damn well you're flawed as well. We have to recognize that humans are flawed. It's a real thing. Miss Omida Benjamin, hello, Queen. Welcome to the platform. Thank you for showing up. She says recovery depends on where you are in that relationship, what caused it, and what you feel they are sincere. If you feel they are sincere in their apology. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, by apology, she means changed behavior, not word of mouth. Understand that the only type of real apology out there is changed behavior. So just saying it, that's a kind gesture. I get it. Some people feel guilty enough to apologize and don't mean it. No changed behavior. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it comes with good or bad, and it's not something that we really talked about tonight. The good, because you might have a lot of good stuff that built up with this person. You trust this person to do good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you don't know everybody. You don't know neither one of us every single body. Like the person, even if we married. Understand them completely. So you're gonna see some bad in that person. But now, what are we doing to build that further trust? Because you seen that bad, that little percent of that bad that you seen.
So what you're saying is get active.
Showing you so many guts.
Get active in the relationship, even after the trust.
Communication is the key.
Get active. Active. Yeah, I feel that.
Communication is what I believe.
Okay, so Miss Wimberly says, look at all the facts on both ends. What part did I play for them to make that decision? It's a fact. And looking at the whole thing matters. Miss Samantha, hello, Thuggery. Welcome, baby girl.
Look at Becca.
We showed up. Linda has she said, with trust issues, some will say a picture is worth $1 million, and black and white never lies. Danny says hi and come play some pool on Thursday season. That's gonna happen, Miss Linda. Thank you for joining us, baby girl. I appreciate you. That's gonna happen. You know I love that pool. Miss Omida says absolutely changing the behavior that caused it to begin with. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. So listen, I want to give y'all something that's very important that I think both young and grown people out there my age, you know what I'm saying, we forget to implement in our daily routines. You know, manage your time better. I don't feel like we manage our time well out here. We're out here focusing on what the next post on Facebook or IG says, or Twitter or whatever you on social media, but you're not managing your time enough to heal, such as spending instant gratification. Fellas, ladies, switching partners daily, weekly, every weekend.
Man, that's a lot of nights.
That's a problem.
7 days.
You're not healing from the last problem because you switched partners so quick. Yeah, they might got some good pipe, and she might got that WAP, but guess what she don't got?
Oh, we using WAP now.
Guess what she don't? That's what they understand. I'm gonna speak their language. Just cause they got some good sex, it does not mean you've healed from what broke you. You know what I'm saying? Manage your time with healthy habits, such as something you love to do. Focus on that. Focusing on what broke you, what hurt you. Don't get to being in your head, sending them long book text messages of it. Don't send me no long text I'm gonna read the first sentence, and I can already tell what the rest of it gonna say. A few bitches, a few motherfuckers, a few niggas, and I can't stand yous. I get it. I fucked up.
I feel like
I'm not reading all of it though. Don't waste your time doing that. When you see them little bubbles from me after you text me something negative, because I know I ain't did nothing lately. I ain't wronged nobody in a long time on purpose because I don't want to be wronged. But you see them little bubbles and then nothing come through after about 3 minutes. It don't take that long to type. I'm a great texter. Baby, I'm not. I'm already shooting pool and I done forgot about what you said. So you might want to put your energy into something positive. Fellas, stop going over there throwing rocks at her window if she says she don't want to talk to you no more. You're creating the buttons of trust issues. She think the next guy gonna do it. And she also gonna blame it on her good vagina. It's not her good vagina. You just crazy. Relax, fam. Relax. Put yourself into something positive. Miss Chris say, that's a vaginal penile infection. WAP. Miss Shanklin. Not the long text messages, she says. Yeah. You know how women get emotional and they do that.
Yeah,
fellas,
but
fellas do it too.
What do y'all women need from a man to build that trust? Because some of y'all claim y'all single out here, so
Patch,
what do y'all need from a man to build that trust?
Patch, what's happening, bro? Welcome, Miss Anissa. Hello, Queen. Come on back to Tippers, man. We ain't shot a game in too long.
That's my guy right there, too.
We ain't shot a game in too long.
Right
Pull up.
Too.
You done got that. He done got on them motorcycles and quit messing with his man.
Hey, man, shit, I got me a tricycle the other day.
Stay focused. Miss Bailey, she said, oh, read it. May not be right then and there, but you gonna read it. Nah, I don't know about me. I got baby mamas. They've been doing that to me for years. They stopped. I mended all them relationships. I've mended my relationships. Me, my children, and my children's mothers. We are all good. We good. We mended them relationships.
We love you.
So the thing I know for a fact is I learned how to not read them text messages. I'm not Curious George. Hello, Miss Daydeen. Welcome, baby girl. Miss Omita says, honestly, you build trust by being honest with one another. That's a fact.
Hey, yeah, you gotta keep it honest with it. But damn, can you accept the next person's honesty? Because y'all. Alright,
not until you heal. It comes with the healing process.
I'm sorry. You can't ask me for the honest truth and I give it to you and then you
use it against you?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you ask for the honesty, I'm going to give it to you.
Nobody could ever use my truth against me. Here's why. I live my truth daily. I've already said who I am in my face. I've heard people say it 100 times. Every time I tell them the truth, they throw it in my face. How are they throwing what you living in your face?
I feel like people accept.
They throw some hurtful things. They might say it a different way. But you know what? If you just call me a cheater from the past, I already told you that. I told you that shit. That don't hurt my feelings.
I've told you everything.
You got multiple baby mamas. I told you that too. And we got a good relationship.
There's no sense of hiding.
You can't throw that in my face.
I mean, because the motherfucker gonna find out regardless.
It's not even about finding out. You can ask me. You can look me in my face, ask me. I'm going to tell you exactly who I am. If I don't tell you, I'm going to show you. If you just pay attention for just a few minutes, you'll see exactly who I am. You can hear it coming out of my mouth daily about who I am. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to the comments, man. The people got so much to say tonight. I love it. Mr. David said, my last trust walks a fine line. If something doesn't have a price, it could be considered priceless. Others will consider it worthless. You trust what you allow. You accept what you allow. Like Jermaine has said again and again, it starts with you. People, I just want you to understand. Love on you a little bit more out here so that I can love you back.
You can truly love no one else unless you love yourself. You got to know everything about yourself before you can trust another motherfucker.
That's a fact. Miss Omita said if you grown, you should be willing to be up for that. I'm talking about the whole.
It's more than just being grown.
No. It's just being grown. Think about the word grown. Grown is talking about maturity. wisdom. It's not by age.
Yeah, okay.
It's
when
not
you
age.
put it like that, yes.
It's not age.
Yeah, it's not
It's
age.
right here.
It's nothing to do with age.
I've met a 21-year-old that had more going on than a 41-year-old. You see what I'm saying? So she's not speaking to age. She's speaking to maturity. So Miss Ashley says transparency, consistency, honesty. Don't ignore people. If you're busy, just say so.
Some people gotta
Love it.
No.
It'll eliminate the trust issue.
If you're ignoring somebody in your life,
Ignore?
you don't trust them.
No, she's saying you should examine behavior in order to give people the chance to trust you. Yeah. Miss Chris say, how many BMs we talking, sir?
Oh shit.
17 and counting.
Yep. 21.
17 and counting.
21.
I ain't got no 17 baby mamas. Miss Abbott is back, man. I think that's our Georgia. I think that's Georgia.
Miss George, GA.
Yeah. She said, I'm all late. What I missed? You got to run the tape back, baby girl. You have to hit the link. I need you to share my video, first of all. Share this link. You're going to YouTube, and you're going to see that it says The Jermaine Hall Show, spelled with a J and not a G. The Jermaine Hall Show, and you got to run this tape back as soon as I upload it. You feel what I'm saying? So, basically the topic is trust issues behind unworthy sources. Sources outside of self is what I did.
Friends, family. Hey Lord, because all we got is friends and family that do that.
Mr. LeVar Fred, North. What's happening, bro?
North.
Welcome, baby. Yeah, so pretty much, I've transitioned in the most, but I'll leave y'all with this before I let y'all go. It's been a blessing to be in front of y'all tonight, and I always enjoy talking to y'all and hearing from y'all because you give me more insight than I could ever give you all. You know what I'm saying? I hope anything I say helps. I hope healing is taking place out of everything we talk about. Y'all to remember the most is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself.
And I want to say thank y'all as well.
Forgive yourself. Things that you go through are just things you had to go through. It builds character. It happened. Okay. You lived though. And now you're a stronger and better you. You think someone deserve a stronger and better you? Hey, listen, the reason I said in my previous show was that I wanted a woman with a past is because I know she's been through something and she's going to be able to communicate with me and understand when I go through something. She ain't going to fold. She not going to fold on me. She going to love on me because she understands that is one thing, but us together, this is just a little problem. Two minds, one problem. And we get right through that thing. You know what I'm saying? So forgive yourself for the past. Forgive yourself for the past. You agree with that, fam?
Well, one thing I want to say before I leave, before we get off, we had a great time with y'all, but one thing I want to say is, man, when you trust, man, when you really, really trust someone, you have to really know yourself.
And you gotta use
and you gotta learn.
force.
You gotta learn from your past mistakes.
That's a fact.
And don't take what you learned about that and then apply it to the people that you meet outside of that.
That's a fact.
That's all I gotta say on that one.
Last few comments and we out of here. Miss LeStar says, I don't even trust myself. So how am I gonna trust a man? Listen, baby, you trust yourself. You know how I know you trust yourself? Because you got them children in that household. You trust yourself every day. You take care of them.
We talking about two different.
Hold on. Let me finish. You trust yourself. The extent of trust, you're still working on. Now you trying to work on letting other people in. Hey, that's the thing. It happens. I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but trust you. And watch how easy it is for you to roll the dice on somebody else. Miss Tiffany Bailey, Miss Omida says, good show. Baby, I applaud you. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments and your input. It's love out there. I appreciate that. Miss Tiffany Bailey says, pin your YouTube link to the bottom. I got you, sweetheart. I guarantee you I won't let y'all down.
Thank you, too.
I guarantee you I won't let y'all down. Yeah, that was the voice. I made up a voice. I know she don't don't sound like that. It's much sexier. She's a whole queen with a crown that ain't crooked. So I'm pretty sure I sounded terrible. But Miss Shanklin says, what you said, trials build character. I love it when she speak the truth. I love it when that queen speaks the truth. Miss Ashley says, weathering the storms, preparing for the good parts for life. Absolutely. I got my boy Bruce. He was pulled up. He was here the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Miss Betty say, I'm glad I could actually watch this live all the way through. Been so busy working, but keep them coming. Baby, I'm going to work as hard as I can to make it as interesting and as relatable as I can.
And I'm going to make sure he go harder.
Anything y'all want to talk about out there, inbox me. You know where I'm at. You got direct access to me. I don't ignore nobody. Every comment, everything you have to say, except the negativity, I don't feed into it. It has no place here. So Mr. Mike Harris say iron sharpens iron. That's a fact. Everybody make sure you share this live. Make sure you put it in all the little crazy groups y'all in. Make sure you go to my YouTube. I'm going to pin that YouTube right here so you can catch all the videos you missed. But as always, you could have been anywhere in the world. But you chose to be here at the open bar in the place you can kick up on the most comfortable couch and kick back with your boy and talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You chose to be right here with your boy Solo, and I appreciate every part of that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We love y'all. Miss Omida got closing remarks that says stop taking people for granted as well. Appreciate them for what they bring to the relationship. Give them a chance to bring something to that table. Don't just assume by looks or by what they did in the past that their potential won't produce. Sometimes the potential is actual fruit or a seed for the pinnacle of what they could be. Sometimes, but just pay attention to how they move. Every day is progress for a person that's moving forward. My boy Bruce got something to say to the people. Talk to him, man.
Yeah, look, so I've been listening. You know, I've been in the back.
Speak up.
So a lot of people probably scared to speak. I'm speaking on my behalf. Like, when it comes to trust issues, a lot of people be scared to speak on how they got
Hurt?
the word. No,
Betrayed?
no, they
Misled?
they got problems with themselves. Y'all spoke on it, but what's the word?
Problems with themselves? No, you ain't drunk. You good, man. Relax. Open bar, Miss Tiffany. I see you, baby.
Bar 2 open.
No, the bar open. No, she said
Insecure. That's what I was looking for.
Insecure. A lot of people
I was speaking on
afraid.
my behalf.
You got an insecurity
I used to.
that you would like?
My trust issue was all about my insecurity.
Okay, which one was it?
I just felt like I felt like, damn, I'm with a lady. Damn, she out of my league.
Mm-hmm.
She doing way better than I'm doing.
Every man I ever watched pursue a woman was out of their league.
Yeah, and but listen, you know what I found out?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't make that movie way back in the day on Disney, Beauty and the Beast for no reason.
I'm trying to work as hard as I can. I'm trying to tell you to make it as interesting.
Listen, every beauty need a beast. And look, if you insecure, and look, good as I look, I don't know why I was insecure, but anywho, look, if you insecure, don't be insecure.
Yeah.
They with you for a reason. They love you for a reason.
But
don't be insecure.
But to say don't be insecure is easier said than done.
Yeah.
What we'll ask you to do is continue to work on everything and communicate with your partner.
And they go back to focusing on yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel like you're insecure, focus on yourself.
If somebody doesn't allow you the opportunity to work on you in a relationship, it's not for you. And I'll leave y'all last thing, and I want you to take it to heart. If you don't understand nothing I've said this whole time, understand that if you don't get you, no one else will get you. If you don't get you, we can't get you.
Talk to them.
Study you, then give us the best part of you. We love y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here on the Solo Cup Sessions. Y'all have a good night. Be good to yourself.
podcast out. Y'all stay tuned in.
Remember
Show my
to share.
brothers some love.
I'm gonna drop that link in the comments. Y'all continue to share. I appreciate you.